Hey guys, this is Nirmal for TechTeak.com, and let's have a quick look at the new features in Android 4.4 KitKat. So Google has launched Android 4.4 KitKat, the latest version of Android, with a few new changes, improvements to existing OS, and then new added features, etc. So let's have a quick look at what's new in Android 4.4 and see how good it is when compared to the previous version of Jelly Bean. So we have the Nexus 5 with us, the first device to come with Android 4.4. So we have it right now. So let's have a quick look at the new features. So let's first start off with the lock screen. So you can see that when I open the lock screen, you can see an arrow at the bottom. So this is a new feature. You can just swipe in and open the Google Now. So when I swipe in, you can just open Google Now. This is a new added feature, although this was there previously. It has been improved. So now apart from that, you can also see a camera icon here. So previously, if you want to access camera, you had to go to the home screen and then select the camera from there. Now you have the option to open the camera from here. You can see the icon here. You can just swipe in and the camera will be opened from the lock screen. So this is a quite handy feature, very similar to iPhone, where you can access the camera from the lock screen. Apart from that, you can see if you swipe, you can see the ability to add widgets. So this previously also you could add widgets, but now you can enable or disable widgets. So if you click here, you can simply add widgets which are supported on the lock screen. So easily you can add it from here. So if you have widgets, you can if you want widgets, you can configure it from here. You can go to settings and security. You can see enable widgets option. So this option is pretty handy. If you disable it, you won't see widgets on the lock screen. So we can click here to enable widgets. So that's one good change with Android 4.4 KitKat. Apart from that, you can see the notification area. Nothing much changed except for that the icons have a different look when compared to the previous version. So everything is similar. There's brightness settings, Wi-Fi, location, aeroplane mode, then you have Bluetooth option. Apart from that, there's a change to the location. If you click location, you can see you can enable it, and then there's a mode. If you select mode, you can see three modes available. High accuracy, we use GPS, Wi-Fi and mobile networks to determine location. This means all the three are used simultaneously. Battery saving mode, which uses only Wi-Fi and mobile networks, and device only use GPS to determine the location. So there is a choice here. You can see here three options to enable location based on the accuracy and the battery saving mode. Apart from that, you can see the recent location requests, Google Play services, which uses low battery, and other Google location reporting, which has been using the location services. So that's the change with the notification area. Apart from that, everything remains the same. You can see the settings are and the options are pretty much the same. Now coming on to the home screen, the icons have gone in for a change. You can see here new icons for phone, hangouts, Chrome, camera, etc., and the central icon for accessing all the apps. So if you click here, you can see all the listed apps. Now here there's one change. Previously you had the apps as well as widgets here. Now widgets have been removed from the app list, so it's just the apps alone, all the install apps. You can see here. Now if you long press and hold the home screen, you can see three options: wallpapers, widgets and settings. So widgets have been moved here. So if you click here, you can see all the widgets, and you can just drag and drop them to the home screen. So very simple. You can have the widgets. So apart from that, you can customize the widgets from here. You can just set the location as well, or remove it from there. So that's one change with respect to Android 4.4. If you press and hold, you can also see the wallpapers. So there are quite a lot of new wallpapers. If you click on them, you can just set wallpaper from the option above. Apart from that, you can also click settings, where you can enable Google Now. Then you have the voice, font search, voice, accounts and privacy, notifications, etc. So these are the options with Google Now. Now in the home screen, another change is that previously when you click Google search, it used to open the Google Now. Now the Google Now has been moved to the left So if you just swipe in, swipe to the left, you can see that Google Now is available here, and if you swipe back, you will come to the home page. So there are two home pages right now, 1 and 2. Then you have the Google Now available here. So that's a major change with the home screen. Now let's see what's new in the features. So let's go to the settings. So here you can see a few options. So one is tap and pay. So tap and pay is an option where you can use NFC to make payments by tapping the phone. So that feature may not be available in all places. So this is an advanced feature. If it is available, you can use tap and pay with just a click of your, just tapping your phone on the NFC reader. So you need to have your payments gateway set here. So tap and pay is a new feature. Then you have the printing options. So you can see here printing services, HP print service plugin, as well as cloud print is turned on. So you can just start printing your documents directly from the phone using the cloud printing option. Another important change is you can see under devices, you can see under device there's a new option called home. So this option is available only if you have multiple launchers installed on your device. So what it does is you can select the default launcher from here. So Google knows that there are quite a lot of launcher apps available for Android. So what they have done is they have added a new home option wherein you can select all the home default launcher for your phone. From here, all the list all the launchers installed on your device will be available here. You can select the one which you want as a home launcher. So you can also delete launchers from here. So right now we'll select the default one itself. So that's one another change available here. Then you can see that it's running 4.4.2. That's the latest version of Android KitKat. Now another change is to the dialer. You can see that dialer has completely gone in for a change. You can see favorite contacts available at the top, then recently dialed ones, and then the option for contacts. You can also search contacts directly from here using voice recognition as well. So if you click all contacts, you can search contacts from here and then directly dial them from it. Apart from that, the dialer is placed centrally here. You can see the dialer has also gone in for a change. You can see the new dialer here. When you click here, you can see the missed calls as well as the call history. So it also comes with a default T9 predictive text input for contacts. So here again you can search for the history. So that's a change in the dialer. Apart from that, now we can use voice commands to search Google. So let's just try this OK Google feature. OK Google. So you can see here OK Google feature works perfectly. You can use voice commands to search Google directly from the main home interface instead of using the Google search by tapping on the phone. So that's another change. Then you can see that there's Hangouts. So Hangouts have been combined with your SMS messages. So you can see here the option that they both have been combined, and you can view all your messages as well as chats from here. Okay, another feature of Android 4.4 KitKat is the music playback. So let's go ahead and play some songs here. So we are just playing right now one song, and now if you go to the lock screen, you can see the album art available there. So this was not previously available with Google Now, Google Android Kit version. So now you can just swipe click from here, and if you press and hold, you can just select the song to the make the song forward or backward from here, and you can pause or play from here. So this new change, the album art while playing songs in the lock screen. So those are the main changes with respect to Android 4.4 KitKat, and this will be available for all the devices running the latest version of Android 4.4. So right now the Nexus 5 is having these features. You can get it on Nexus 4, 7 and 10 as well. So that's all guys. So thanks for watching the video. If you have any queries regarding Android 4.4 KitKat, drop a comment and we'll be glad to help you out. Thanks for watching the video, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for all the latest updates.